up, sisters? This is Rachel and Rebecca checking in. So I quit my job last week.
Wait, I thought we ghosted him.
I'm starving. Wait, what are you wearing?
Age is just a number.
No, we can do anything.
How are you doing this fine day?
Great. No, it's great. How are you?
You good? Actually, I have something to say. You know what's funny? You know when like you see someone who like you have disdain towards.
Yeah.
Like.
Oh, yes.
So I ran into someone who it's like there's I have a bad taste in my mouth and like there's a reason why.
Yeah.
I just avoid. What do you do in those situations?
Yeah, if I hate you, I'm not talking to you.
But no, I feel like some people like kind of put on a fake face, and I feel like I should be like better about being like nicer and more. Maybe I don't know. Like I love thy neighbor.
You should be faker?
No, not faker, but like maybe I should just be more kind in my heart.
No, but that means you need to change. I think here's my issue. There are so many people, I feel like in the culture of where we live especially, that are so fake nice.
No, fake nice is the worst.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? If you don't like me, don't talk to me. If you don't like me, I actually don't want to talk to you.
But do you feel like we should be nicer? Like, do you feel like I shouldn't? Here's the issue, is I agree with you, but like, I feel like in my heart of hearts, like, I should have kind feelings towards you. And so how do I make that happen if I like ignore you? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you feel guilty for disliking her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And feeling disdain.
Uh-huh.
It's not a dislike, it's like a disdain.
Here's what I would say. Like, I think you can forgive someone and still not be friends with them.
True.
Like, I think you can like forgive them, but be like, but I don't want you to be part of my life.
But what if you kind of see them sometimes? Like, are you supposed to be cordial with them or not? Like, what does that look like?
I mean, you can like wave, but I just hate being fake.
That's my thing. That's my issue too. That's why I just didn't even, I mean, there was like a group of people, so I didn't like, I just didn't like it. I didn't look at her. I looked at the others.
Yeah, you just didn't really engage.
You didn't engage.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's like if you're holding on to like negative feelings towards someone, maybe that's a good indicator of like you should maybe work through those feelings. But I don't think that means that you need to go out of your way to talk to someone who's.
I agree with you. I'm just saying, like, I'm just thinking, like, I really don't have like active negative feelings. Like, I just don't think about it. It's just when it like comes up, you know?
Yeah.
So anyways, I just thought that was interesting.
No, that's so interesting when people, but I have to say, just like some people really like the kind of like overly niceness. I dislike the overly nice. I'm like, you don't know me that well. You're being too nice. You don't know me.
Like, also, everyone can tell when someone's fake.
Yes.
Like 90% of people can. 10% are like always sometimes off, but.
Yeah, they kind of believe it.
Yeah, everyone knows. And I hate it too.
Yeah.
Like just like. Yeah, you don't know me and you really don't like me that. Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, my thing is don't be, I think people think that if they're not over the top nice, they're being mean. And I'm like, no, I think you can just be like, oh my gosh, hey, how are you? Good to see you. And it doesn't need to be like sometimes people, I don't know.
Okay, but would you rather have someone, let's say there's someone that isn't that interested in getting to know you.
Yeah.
And you know those people where like you kind of first meet them, but like you can tell they don't care about you at all, and so they don't say anything.
Yeah.
I would rather have like the overly fake nice person in that scenario.
Absolutely. But my issue is that people think if you're not overly fake nice, you're automatically the aloof person. And I'm like, no, that's totally wrong. Like I go to other places, like, okay, like if I go to California, for example, a lot of people are just like pretty chill.
Yeah, super
like, they're
chill.
like, hey, what's up?
True.
Like, it's not overly nice, but also people think that it's one or the other, that I'm either super aloof and like mean and I don't want to talk to you, or I'm like so bubbly. And as someone who's not bubbly, I think there's an in between where it's like, I think I'm just a normal amount of excited to see you.
Speak your truth, woman.
I don't stand by like, I don't think there's a need to be fake.
Yeah, I don't think there is ever either.
No.
It's just interesting because it's like, well, I don't want to be mean.
For sure. No, you don't want to be mean.
But I have good reason, you know?
Yeah, no, I think it's, especially like knowing the situation, I think it's for sure fair to be like, yeah, we're not going to be best friends here.
Yeah. Anyways, I just thought that was interesting.
Yeah, but I think you can always be nice to people.
True.
I think being nice to people is good. Yeah, like don't be mean. I think you always be kind to people, but...
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, if someone hates me, I would almost rather them just tell me that they hate me. than me being like, they're so nice to me, but I feel like they're kind of fake nice to me. I feel like they gave me the smile that I could see right through.
You know what's the worst is when someone's fake nice to you and then they talk ish behind your back.
That's my
that hurts probably like more than anything else, actually.
Yes, like when they come up to you, they're so nice to you, and then you hear 2 days later, they're like, oh my gosh, I saw Rachel there yesterday and I hate her.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
can you believe she's doing this? Whatever. So
yeah, like, can you believe I started a podcast? I'm like, well, you were hyping me up 2 days ago, huh?
You're like, oh my
what
gosh,
about that?
I love your podcast. It's literally Mean Girls. It's literally like, oh my gosh, the bracelet is so cute, and then it's like, that's the ugliest bracelet I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Exactly. See, I just think be real.
Yeah, I love that. So if the bracelet's ugly, call a spade a spade.
Yeah. Or just don't say anything at all.
Just kidding. Don't
that's
do that.
So crazy.
Don't
not
do
that hard to not say anything. No, yeah, it's so true. But I feel like a through thread. Is that a word? No.
Yeah, I think it works.
Just like a thread through multiple episodes of ours is that I'm trying to get in the best shape of my life this year. Are you also trying to get in the best shape of your life this year?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like, is everyone, like, when is people not on that pursuit?
Well, my question is, like, you know when you, like, say it versus you're, like, really actively meaning it?
No, I'm on the train with you.
Okay, yeah. I'm just wondering.
And I'm, like, I'm not spending as much time at the gym, but as I have in previous years, I still spend a lot of time at the gym.
You spend a lot of time at the gym still.
But here's the thing is, it's hard to define, like, best shape of your life.
Yeah, I think that's actually a good thing for us to start with, potentially defining that. Mine is pretty much mostly aesthetics. I want to look the best I've ever looked. Frankly. Like, and okay, here's my also thing with the fitness industry is I just feel like nobody is willing to be super honest.
I agree with you.
Like, everyone's kind of veiled. They're scared of the, like, healthy community coming over and canceling them for saying that they want to look a certain way. And you know what? I'm just here, like, I'm going to be so honest today and say the things that I feel like no one is willing to say about it. And so, yeah, I'm trying to look the best I've ever looked.
There we go. Okay.
Where are you at?
In my goals, is that what you're asking?
Oh yeah, like what your goal is, like the best shape of your life. What does that mean?
You guys, if you couldn't tell, this episode is going to be all about fitness.
Yeah.
If we didn't preface this enough. Okay, so my goals this year is just kind of to become shredded.
Okay.
But also be in really good cardio shape without losing a lot of, like, the muscle that I have put on over the last, like, 5 years.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So I would say that's, like, my overarching goal.
Yeah.
But do you want to get in, like, the best cardio shape that I've ever been in?
Ever, like, better than your marathon?
Yeah. Yeah.
You could probably have a higher VO2 max than you did.
I mean, I don't know if I want, because here's what's hard too is there's different types of shapes.
Yes.
Right. So it's like there is marathon shape. There is being really, really strong shape.
Yeah.
There is being good at Pilates shape. There is. Like a Pilates, just like you're training,
like you're really flexible, or like I'm really good at yoga. Yeah.
Or I don't know. I think there's just, like, a variety of different types of shapes you can be in. And so I think I'm, like, leaning towards I don't know if I really want to be, like, running 100 miles a week. Like, that sounds really exhausting to me.
Yeah.
But I would like to, like, increase my running and, like, feel like I can run, I don't know, like a half marathon would be maybe, like, my max distance is what I'm thinking. But get really fast at, like, the shorter ones.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
While weightlifting and, like, maintaining, like, muscle, because here's one thing too that I do have to say that is another hard truth, and it's like, here's the thing: if you lift weights and eat a lot, you are gonna get bulky.
Yeah.
But
you have to eat a lot.
You have to eat a lot, and what's hard too is I feel like the physique that I want requires me to go through a bulk phase, a bulk cycle.
Okay.
Like, I have to be, like, strength, like, weightlifting all the time.
Okay, yeah.
That's what
What's, like, your ideal physique, then?
Well, I think I want to, like, just look athletic. Kind of, like, look like...
Give me an example.
I'm trying to think of, like, you've probably seen her. I can't even remember. I think her Instagram is, like, E. May, and she's, like, doing, May. May.
Olivia May, she lives in Australia.
That girl.
She's a sand racer. She does sprints in the sand.
She looks amazing.
She looks unreal.
Think of, like, Sydney McLaughlin, however we say your name. The sprinter, the Olympic sprinter, the 400-meter sprinter, who's beautiful. And her body's amazing.
Gorgeous.
So, like, I want to look like that.
Oh, interesting.
She's like...
Sydney McLaughlin actually is way smaller than you. Like, her upper body's tiny.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah. Omay's actually, like, just so lean. She's really strong though. She's very explosive.
But she's strong and
She cleans a
explosive.
lot.
I think like, I don't know. I just want to have like like, here's the thing. I don't want to feel like I'm like a mouse and weak. But I also don't want to like just be like bulky and fat looking.
Do you think you're currently bulky?
No, I don't think that.
Oh, okay,
No,
I was
not
going
at
to say,
all.
I don't think you are.
No,
I
not
think
at
you're
all.
fine.
But like, but I think I have looked bulky in the past. Bulkier.
Yeah, bulkier. I don't think you've ever gone full. I don't think you've ever gone full bulk, but I see what you're saying. It's also hard 'cause like you feel like I feel 5 pounds more than anyone else sees 5 pounds.
Yeah, true.
Like you're always like your own harshest critic, but it's so interesting with it. Well, and also what I was going to say is I feel like with getting in the best shape of my life physically, I actually think I'm going to be in the best shape. Like I think I'm actually going to be like, I think I'm going to be probably in the best cardio shape I've been in the last like 3 years.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I actually think I'll be in the best shape that I've been in.
So walk me through what your regimen is right now.
Yeah.
And similar to like question to me, like what are you trying to look like when you say,
Yes.
you know,
Yes.
best shape aesthetically and physically, what does that look like to you?
Like for me, I'm realizing, I think, so I'm just trying to lose body fat currently.
Okay.
Keep as much muscle as I possibly can.
Yeah,
lose
totally.
body fat is pretty much the goal. I think I measure mostly in my arms and my stomach. I don't really notice my legs a ton. My legs have gotten like a little bit leaner. I don't really notice my legs.
Yeah,
They're so, I feel like
totally.
my legs are so long that I have a hard time like visually seeing differences in them.
Yeah.
I really want like nice arms. Here's
Yeah.
what I want. Like if I could put it into a statement is I want when people look at me, they go, she totally goes to the gym and she's really into fitness. Cause I feel like currently sometimes I put on a t-shirt and it's like, yeah, she probably goes to Pilates 3 times a week. And I'm like, I am in the gym 6 days a week for multiple hours. And so I just want to like look like that.
I agree with that. Same.
Yes. So I'm like, that's what I want.
So you're like, you know, when you see those girls in a t-shirt and then all of a sudden like you see the top part of their bicep and then all of a sudden they're picking like, I don't know, a can up to cook and then all of a sudden you're like,
No, like,
oh my gosh.
no, I'm picturing.
Is that what you're thinking
I'm
of?
picturing summer 2026. I'm in like my little swim outfit, my oversized tee.
Yeah.
I pick up my Diet Coke at the beach.
Yeah.
And the arm is just like, whoa.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah.
Like I'm just sipping my Diet Coke casually and someone's like, wow.
So how are you going to get there?
Yeah, let me tell you. So I weightlift.
But amazing, by the way. I need to support that.
No,
Amazing.
I know. Yeah, no.
I mean, like,
Thank you
same.
for the validation.
Yeah.
So I'm 6 days a week weightlifting in the gym.
So you're weightlifting 6 days a week.
Strength training. I'm doing push-pull legs.
Push-pull legs, okay.
Classic bro split.
Love it.
I hear like too much about changing my split. I can't. Okay, you know what?
I don't think it really matters,
I feel like it's the
honestly.
best. Okay. Also, I don't think it really matters. And also, I see everyone that's like, this will impact your muscle growth 0.25%. And I'm like, you guys, 0.25% is not a visible change. Like, I get that we're all trying to optimize, but actually just doing it is the most important thing. So, sorry.
I've done a lot of reading and listening to podcasts on this, and literally all that matters is like number of sets that you do on a body group
Yeah.
per week, and basically how hard you go.
Yeah, just like-
is literally like it. So it's like whether you do like you like blow out your chest 1 day a week. I hear it's like kind of the same whether you like
Yeah.
split things up.
Yeah, so I'm just doing
Anyways.
that, and I feel like it's going to get me where I need to go, okay? So I do that 6 days a week. I walk 10,000 steps every single day. I pretty much just walk for an hour a day after
Yeah.
I lift. And then I'm trying to put in like more of like a cardio day twice a week.
How's that going?
No, probably like 3 times a week I'm trying to do cardio.
Yeah, I feel like you're doing kind of a lot.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of doing it a lot, to be
Yeah.
honest. And I'm trying to do abs at least 4 times a week.
4.
Yeah, I talked to Claude last night about how to get better abs. Claude is like the newest, best AI that Davis has. But he only gets limited searches, so I get like 1 search a week that I can ask him for. And yesterday we were talking to Claude about trying to get a 6-pack.
So he's like abs 4 times a week.
Yeah, he said like 3 to 4 times a week, so I'm going 4.
Love.
And he said like pick 2 to 3 of these exercises. So I'm doing a lot of dead bugs. I also was doing like a YouTube video workout. I just figure I need to just like do them.
Do them.
Yeah, just do them. I feel like again what you do doesn't matter that much. So yeah, so I'm doing that 3 to 4 times. But yeah, that takes like honestly it takes like 5 to 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Straight up. Yeah, then I'm doing cardio like 3 times a week.
That's awesome.
Like trying to like spike my heart rate.
That's awesome.
It's helped my HRV. My HRV is going up.
That's amazing. It's so
I'm
incredible.
feeling
Your
good.
body really does react and adapt to what you put it
Yeah.
through.
No, it really does. So yeah, like I'll be so honest, I'm at the gym for like 2.5 hours a day.
Yeah.
And like, I used to be ashamed of that and be like, no, I'm not there for that long. No, and I leave at 6:30 and I come home at 9:30. It's a 3-hour ordeal.
And I respect that.
And I'm not apologizing for it anymore. And I love it. That's also part of it, is I love being there, and it's not punishment for me. I enjoy every single minute that I'm there. So that's why I just like...
I don't think you need to be ashamed of that.
No.
But like, there are worse things that you could be spending your time
I know,
doing.
exactly. I'm like, I'm not doing drugs, okay?
Yeah.
Okay?
Totally.
I'm bettering myself.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, no, so that's what I'm doing. What are you doing on a week?
Okay, so I am all over the place. My gosh. I feel like I need to hone in on one thing. So
Yeah.
I am probably going to CrossFit once a week right now.
Like doing the WOD.
Doing the workout once a week.
Okay.
So that's like my high intensity day. Mm-hmm. I am, I don't know, doing legs like on average 0.75 times a week. I'm running a lot. So I do have like probably 4 days where I'm doing some sort of running. One's like a long run. One's like an easy, probably 2 are like an easy run. And then one is like a really high intensity, like 200 to 400 meter thing. Go and then the rest, go and the rest, go and the rest. So that's like my hardest day, the interval day. And then I am just throwing in any sort of like, I need to hit my biceps, or like I haven't hit my shoulders for a week. So I really do. Part of the reason is because of this high works that's coming up.
Yeah, that's hard.
Or I guess not now that I've done. But I really need to hone in on my weightlifting because I feel like that is like a part of it.
Well, especially because I feel like you're kind of exiting your CrossFit era. It's kind of like, okay, like how do I want to construct my week?
Yeah, exactly.
Because that used to like kind of just bomb your body.
Exactly. It was like, okay, well, I'm killing myself every single day.
Yeah, I'm just exhausted all the time.
Yeah.
What's your nutrition looking like?
I need to be eating more. It's been like, for some reason, I don't know if like, I'm just not like a great cook. And like breakfast is hard for me to have for some reason.
Okay.
So basically what I do is I wake up, oftentimes I'll make a smoothie that's like, has fruit, spinach, Greek yogurt, oats, and almond milk.
Yeah.
So I have that. Sometimes I'll have 2 Eggo waffles, like actually most days, like before the gym.
Oh, okay.
And then go to the gym, come home, eat some sort of lunch. So today was like ground beef and ground beef rice and some guac. And then some days I have a lot of chicken sausages, but I'm trying to actually tone back on the chicken sausage.
Yeah, I feel like you had a conversation over the weekend about chicken sausage.
We did.
And can you tell me what happened?
Well, no, it's just that like I've been eating a lot of chicken sausage, and it's just like, this probably isn't the best thing for me. This isn't like a whole food.
Yeah, it is like technically like a processed
It's processed.
food. Yeah.
I've been having a lot of Costco burrito bowls.
Those are so good.
Those are so good, but sometimes they make me like,
oh, you're bloated for 2 days.
Me. Yeah. And then dinner, I've been having like some sort of Greek bowls. It's hard. It's so bizarre is in my 20s, I would get hungry so often.
Yeah.
And like I wouldn't get full, so I would eat a ton, and like I could have dessert every single night and want it. Mm-hmm. I don't know, the last like 2-ish years, like sometimes I still crave dessert. So sometimes you're looking at me so scared right now. Like I'll have like a milkshake.
This is just like a foreign concept to me.
I'll have a milkshake like once a week or something like that.
Yeah.
But like I used to also like be addicted to Cheez-Its. So I would go through boxes of Cheez-Its and Goldfish and like all that kind of stuff. But like, I don't know if I'm getting older and my metabolism's just slowed, but like I like could go to bed every single night and like I just don't even think about dessert. Like I don't think about my sweet treat. I don't think about it. That's what's weird. It's not like I'm like I have this craving and I'm like, let me push the craving aside. No, like I just don't have a sweet treat. I also have kombucha every single day from Costco. It's amazing. Ginger lime. Excuse me. So good.
How does it feel to live my dream? Going to bed every night not thinking about a sweet treat?
Yeah, you'd think I'd look better. That's what I think I want to get to here. Is we put so much work into the gym, and it's just like, man, I think I'd look better. Like with like how I am eating, I barely have dessert. It's like I should look better. Like I should be like way more toned or like way more jacked, or like I am not eating like a lot of like. I need to eat more carbs, but like I'm eating my protein pretty much. Yeah. So
no, what's tough is like I'm getting outdone by these 2 moms in my gym.
Oh my gosh. That's the worst. I know.
The curly haired one.
The curly haired one.
She looks amazing. If you are somehow seeing this clip, I want you to know you look incredible. And I see them, they come in and they drop their kids off at childcare and then they come into the gym and it baffles me. They look incredible. What were you going to say?
I was going to say for me, it's their quads.
Their quads?
Legs. I mean, their whole body. They look amazing. But I just look at their legs and I'm like, what are you doing?
Their legs are amazing. One of them, her abs have become unreal.
Really?
Something has happened to her in the last 3 months. I don't know what's going on.
Wow.
She's gotten so lean. She looks incredible.
Wow.
Incredible. And like, it's weird. Like, I just would like kind of want to go up to her and be like, so what do you, here's my thing. I don't even need to know your workout routine. Cause I'm like, it's probably like, I see them work out and I'm like, nothing that you're doing is revolutionary. I need to know what you're eating.
Yeah.
And I need what's hard is when you ask someone what they're eating, no one is willing to say like, yeah, no, I watch every morsel of food that goes into my body. Like, and that's like straight up what they're doing. I'm like, to be as lean as she is, and to be as lean as like all these influencers are, they're not willing to tell you, I watch every single like morsel of food that I put in my body 7 days a week. This is something I need to say. All of the influencers are like, I do 80-20. And I'm like, no, you are 95-5. You are 99-1. Do not give me 80-20 because I'm doing 80-20. And you know I'm doing 80-20. Okay?
I know.
And so I just need people to be honest with me about what they're doing. I just need them to be honest. And I fear the answer is not, I have dessert Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Can I be honest? I feel like also influencers, they don't eat that much.
No, they don't.
And I feel like sometimes they do have like burgers, but like, I feel like that's the only food they consume the whole day. No, I'm serious. Like, I feel like most influencers are teeny.
No, they're teeny. Or I feel like they're making food and I'm like, are you eating the whole thing?
Yeah.
Or what's hard is like, they'll share one meal and yeah, to your point, you don't know what the other meals are.
Yeah.
And yeah, also, or I feel like they're having a bite, or I feel like they're taking the bun off the burger. And I'm like, don't lie to me. I like, they'll show this In-N-Out order and I'm like, 3 of those things are your husband's.
She has like, yeah, the protein wrap.
Yes, I'm like, you have like a single protein wrapped bun. So yeah, I just feel like they're not, but also when you were talking about the Eggo waffles, for some reason I was thinking about 2 days ago that like, I still identify myself as like an athlete. Like I was at this yoga class last night and the instructor was like, oh, this is a really good warm up for you athletes. Like for you guys, like with sports, like this is a really good full body warm up for you guys to do. Immediately filed that away from myself. I was like, oh no, this will be a great warm up for me. I am not an athlete.
No, me neither. I'm like, yeah, like,
if anything, I'm like, you know what? The 30-plussers, be mindful of the sports you're part of. I've seen a lot of torn tendons from sports. Okay. Be mindful. We're not who we used to be, but you know, like I just still identify in that way.
Well, that's why literally when you ask me like what I want, it's like, oh, well, I want to look athletic. Because yeah, it's like still like oddly wrapped up in my identity.
No, absolutely. Oh, and another question I was going to ask you is, with food, what percentage do you think is nutrition versus gym?
I was going to ask you the same exact question.
Yeah.
I think it is 30%, 40%, 35% nutrition.
Really?
65% gym, but with the caveat, but like it depends what you're going for.
Okay, in this scenario, what are you going for?
So in this scenario, I'm just saying like, hey, I like am not feeling very, very good about my body. I'm like maybe like, I don't know. You're just like a little bit more like you just like way more than you want to kind of thing.
You know, no. I think we should be very explicit here. You're like, I want to lose 10 pounds.
Yes, basically you're like, I want to lose 10 pounds.
Yeah.
And like I have 10 pounds to lose and I'm like a female and I'm like not 20% body fat kind of thing. Like
yeah,
your higher percentage body fat.
Well, or it's just like none of my clothes fit and all of a sudden I have like a muffin top everywhere.
Yes.
Okay?
So I think if you go to the gym and hit 10K steps and then are eating like, if you are doing 80-20, I think you will lose those 10 pounds.
Okay, yeah.
But I think here's my secondary caveat. I think if you were wanting to chase like 15% body fat or lower,
yeah.
No, like they both have to be extremely dialed.
Okay.
So, but definitely food more than working out. And here's another thing that I have to say is
interesting.
Once you gain muscle,
yeah,
it's way easier to maintain.
Yeah.
And pretty much in anything. I think it's really hard actually to gain weight usually, and it's really hard to lose weight. Like you have to do something different than what you're doing.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying. Like pretty drastically and for an extended period of time. Unless you have like hormone helping you out kind of thing. But
You're on peptides.
yeah, exactly. But I think it takes time.
Yeah, that's the brutal part of it all. It takes a lot of time. I was honestly gonna be the exact opposite. I was gonna say it's 65%. I was gonna say 70% what you eat, 30% what you do in the gym.
Yeah.
But I actually agree with you where the first 10 pounds, I think you can get away with, especially if you're not doing anything to all of a sudden walking. I totally agree. The first 10 pounds, it's like you can really get away with your eating habits. But yeah, I think actually like the farther you go, like for me right now, I'm not like tooting my own horn, but I feel like I'm more so like 70% what I eat, 30% in the gym. And maybe it's because what I do in the gym isn't new. And so for me, it feels like 30%. It feels really easy to do that just because it's part of my routine.
Yeah.
Whereas my nutrition, I feel like I have to change.
Yeah, I think that's part of it too. What are you eating? You haven't told everyone what you're eating.
Oh, I'll tell everyone what I'm eating. I've gotten dialed in my protein in the last week and a half. And I just feel like it has transformed me. I'm looking so different.
Really?
No, mentally I feel like I'm looking different. I'm not sure that I actually do, but I feel like I do. I feel like I'm also a little more bloated. I don't know if that's like a cycle thing or if it's the 50-gram protein shake that I'm having every day.
It's the bomb.
Yes.
Can we talk about for a second
Every
also
night.
how terrible it is getting like 150 grams of protein a night?
It is
gosh.
exhausting. Okay, also with getting so I'm getting my protein in. I don't eat eggs, and so that's really hard for me in the morning. I eat ground beef pretty much every single morning. For lunch, a lot of times it's leftovers. I have tuna. Honestly, I have a meat-based meal for lunch, and then I have a meat-based meal for dinner. I eat chicken.
Yeah, you're eating a lot of meat.
Steak. I just eat meat pretty much all day long. And then I do have sourdough bread every single morning.
Fun.
Yeah, every morning I have sourdough and some fruit, and then
You have Edna.
I have Edna, my girl.
She eats Edna.
I eat Edna every morning.
Mode and Gis.
And I think that's it. Okay, but what I was going to say about protein sources is that it's so hard to get protein by itself. Mm-hmm. Like with protein, because then, like if my ground beef isn't lean enough, all of a sudden I'm having 1 pound, 1 gram of protein and 1 gram of fat. With like, if you're not, I'm like, I need like 95.5, not 80-20.
It's also hard to go dairy free, but then also hit your protein goals.
Yes.
Because it's like you can't have whey protein. And I feel like you're not even completely dairy free.
No, I'm not even, because my I get like high quality protein powder,
Right.
and it's like casein free, but no, it's technically whey protein.
Yeah, exactly. So like you have the whey, you have protein bars. Like protein bars, who knows what are in
Oh my gosh, who knows what's in those? I like a G2G bar once a week.
It literally, like, meat is really the one way that you can like.
No, it's like
get
the
your
only
protein.
way, and it's chicken.
Yeah.
Beef is pretty high fat. And the one thing that I wanted to share for show and tell are these chickpeas. Because here's what gets me.
What are you doing?
Everyone is telling you to eat. They're like, everything has protein. Eat chickpeas. They have so much protein. Let me tell you about these chickpeas. They have 7 grams of protein, 21 grams of carbs, and 2 grams of fat. So all I'm saying is to get 21 grams of protein, I am consuming 63 grams of carbs. And that is a fact that no one wants to talk about when they're talking about just eat chickpeas and be plant-based. I'm like, no, you're not understanding. It drives me insane. And so I brought this pack of chickpeas here because I had a bone to pick with these folks. Okay, because you just see that a lot online.
It's the same thing with like cheese. Like cheese has a lot of protein.
No, they say that about Parmesan. I saw this thing that was like 100 grams of Parmesan has 32 grams of protein, and someone was like, yeah, and 1,000 calories. Like, okay.
Also, like, I hate to say it, but I'm just like so tired of eating protein, but it's like also the only way that you can get the body that you want.
No, like it just like is the way.
Yeah. So
it is the way. And then sometimes I like feel guilty for saying I want to look a certain way and not just like I want to be like the healthiest version of myself, you know?
Yeah.
There's like kind of a guilt surrounding having certain like physique goals.
Yeah.
But also I would say like I don't feel like I'm being unhealthy. Like I fuel my body like extensively.
No, you're not under eating.
No.
At all.
No.
I do have a question for you.
Yeah.
Bit of a topic change, but what % of your body do you feel like is due to genetics?
Ooh. Oh, this is so hard. I don't know if I have a percentage. I think you are limited by genetics, or like some people are like naturally have more muscle or like are naturally good at certain things. But I hate to say it, I don't think it matters. If you're telling me like I don't have this because of my genetics, I'm like, okay, well, walk me through what you do at the gym and walk me through what you're eating every day. Okay, no, but here's the problem. You're probably thinking like to go be a CrossFit savant. I'm talking about to like look good.
No, because I'm not actually.
Okay.
But, I mean, it is true there. But
yeah.
because like personally, it's like I feel like, how do I say this in like the right way?
Okay.
Like here's what's frustrating is like I go to the gym and I'm like, wait, I want like nice quads and like my arms are strong and like my shoulders are strong, but like I still like I get fat up in like other places that like I would like prefer not to.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, like some people like carry their fat on their abs, some people on their butt, some people like elsewhere, like my shoulders aren't broad, I want them to be broader.
Yeah.
Like I feel like what's frustrating is that like I feel like when you are in the gym, like sometimes you don't get to choose where your fat goes.
Oh, your fat goes no.
Yeah. So I'm saying, but I feel like that's like a ton of genetics.
Yeah.
And like my quads, for example, like my quads, like I have been trying for years.
Here's my question right now. How often are you exclusively exercising your quads?
I used to exercise my quads exclusively a ton, and now I don't do it very often.
Yeah. I mean, like, I think there's an element of that for sure, but I just like think you can look amazing regardless of your genetics.
I think that's true.
That's my thing. Okay, like I will say, like your body type, like forever, I'm always fighting to get like my legs are so small. Like naturally, I like kind of.
Your legs aren't small at all.
No, my one leg is I have one small leg and one bigger leg.
Well,
like,
yes,
that looks nice, but I feel like I'm kind of naturally a broader person in some ways.
I feel like you naturally build muscle really easily, and like I feel like I'm just like lighter than you.
You are just like not like I'm like denser.
You're denser, like through even like the midsection. Like you're more of like a brick, and I'm like more of like a tree that has sticks on it.
I just feel like kind of hardy. And you're kind of like feathery,
and I feel delicate.
Yeah, you do feel just delicate. I could break. Sometimes I'll like hug your shoulders, and I just realize.
Yeah,
they are so delicate. Yeah, no, you're right. There's for sure genetics. I mean more so when people are like, oh, I just am this way because of my genetics.
No, true. No.
That's what I was talking about, where I'm like kind of tired, and I'm like, okay, what do you know? Like if something, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes. Yeah,
that's more so when like they've used genetics as an excuse to like not go to the gym because like, oh, I'm just this way genetically. And I'm like, well, you haven't tried.
No, totally.
That's my thing. But no, I agree. Like some people are like naturally, like people have different body types and different builds, and you can't change that. I 100% agree.
Yeah, and like I think some people are naturally strong, some people are naturally fast.
Yes.
It like comes with the territory.
Absolutely. No, I fully agree with you. I've really come around.
But to your point though, I think that like you still have opportunities to move within your domain.
Yeah. Like I just told people like, oh, I'm like genetically predestined to be fat one day, and that's kind of my thing. Where I'm like, no, you're not.
And I think to your point, like no matter the body type, I think you can look good. And
yes.
I think what's hard is like we're our own biggest critics. So there's always parts where it's like, well, I like wish I didn't have this.
Yeah,
you know. But I think everyone still can look good.
Yeah. No, I think. I think for me, it's like no matter your body type, you can look amazing.
Yeah.
I think like you can, So like us looking amazing, we're going to look different.
Exactly. That's my point.
I 100% agree with you. Like when we, like I will both be like a physical prime and we would look different, but we both also look amazing.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It's so fascinating.
That is so interesting. Yeah. Like when we won't have the same... And like we're sisters.
What's interesting too is like we could work out the same way and eat the same things and look different.
Yeah, and we would look different.
Yeah. And we share DNA.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy.
No, it's so insane. And that's what's so hard about like taking
both
advice
look great.
from anyone.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, but like you can both look amazing.
But that is what's so hard about taking advice, what you're about to say. Yes. Is it's just like, well, yeah, like this works for a man who's like, 50 years old and showing me that like RDLs are going to get me a bigger butt or whatever. Yes. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like, nice try.
Yeah.
Would you ever take, this is controversial, I've seen online. Would you work with a personal trainer that is less fit than you
Absolutely
are?
Not. Like, is that even a question?
Well, because sometimes I see a discourse of like, you should be willing to learn from everyone. like you can still have knowledge and not put it into practice. But sometimes I'm just like, I feel like this is one of those things that what people are saying and what they're believing are two different things. Because I'm like, what do you mean? Like, for example, if my goal is to get stronger, I want to work with someone who is stronger than I am.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't understand when people like, and I get that puts a lot of pressure on personal trainers to be fit. Like, to be fair, that does put a lot of pressure on you because you're like, oh, I need to be fit. So like my clients want to work with me.
Yeah.
But like, I just don't know. Like, you kind of become your business card of like, these are the results I'm going to give you. If the goal is, if people have like goals of losing weight.
Yeah. I mean, like, I guess, like, I'm thinking of just like a coach scenario. Maybe that's like a little bit different, but I don't know. Is anyone hiring a fitness trainer that like doesn't look good? Actually, yeah, people are.
No, they are. I think it's more so like, for me, it's more like the relative. Like, I just need them to be like relatively better than I am.
For sure.
So like, if I'm at square one and you're at square 5, that's fine. But if I'm at square 5, I need someone at square 10.
Well, it's just hard because it's like I feel like you just wouldn't respect them.
Yeah.
It's kind of like one of my friends got asked this in an interview question in the medical field, where they were basically like, what if you're seeing a doctor who is like clearly overweight? Like, do you like really respect him?
Yeah.
And like his opinion? I don't know. Like, it's a little bit different because like, I guess personal trainer is literally just like aesthetics basically and fitness.
Yeah.
But doctor is still just like health.
Yeah, well, it's hard if like they're counseling you to lose weight and it's like, you're telling me that I need to make all these changes that you're not willing to make yourself, which I think is tough. But yeah, it's kind of like, oh, you're telling me that I need to make all these sacrifices that you clearly aren't willing to make. Which I agree. Like, like if we are being so honest, which this is brutally honest, so like I'm not sugarcoating it here.
I feel like a lot of people feel that way. Doesn't everyone?
No, I feel like everyone. But then there's controversy. But then people make it controversial because they're like, I'm a not fit person. And I'm like, okay, you're great for some. I'm sure they're great for someone.
True,
they're great for someone.
They're great for some.
You know what's interesting? I don't know if I really understood macros until I was like in college.
Oh, totally.
Like, I always knew calories. Like, calories was, like, the thing.
I didn't understand macros till I was, like, 27 or 28.
I feel like that's, like, when they came onto the scene.
Yeah.
Was when people were like, oh, no, you need to be eating protein. And I was like, okay. Like, I knew, like, what protein, carbs, and fat were. I was like, carbs are bad. Protein is meat. And, like, fat is, like, also mitigate your fat. Like, don't eat those. But, you know, like, I didn't even think about, like, eating. Like, growing up, I never thought, oh, I need to eat a lot of protein. It was always just, like, the total calories and things.
Oh, my gosh. I remember being in college and having, like, the MyFitnessPal app and, like, shooting to eat, like, under 600 calories all the time.
Crazy.
Which I'm like, how did I even survive? No wonder I was hungry all the time.
Yeah, no wonder you were starving.
But it was all calories and, like, it was exhausting.
No, it was so tiring. Well, and I'm thinking about our sister's wedding, Jacqueline's wedding.
Oh my gosh.
We were like, probably like this same mindset of like, we're going to look sick at this wedding.
We're going to be so skinny.
Yeah, we're going to look so good. And so I was, you know, just the goal was to eat as little as possible, okay?
That's what we did.
Like, let's be honest. And I feel like we've all been there. Like,
I feel like we have too.
Yeah, I feel like this is like a kind of like a girl experience where you're like, you're trying a lot of things and that shoe just doesn't fit, turns out. And it's not sustainable and it's not healthy. But honestly, look back, didn't look amazing. Didn't look amazing. Didn't look good. I didn't look emaciated, but I just like didn't look like
I looked a little bit bloated.
Like I look at the pictures and I'm just kind of like, for that? Oh, we did all that for that?
Like, I do have a vivid memory. Like right after her wedding, we had all of like her leftover Cafe Rio food that they had catered for the wedding.
Yeah,
and I remember being so hungry. I ate like 4 pounds of chicken.
Like the wedding's over.
Like I was so starving, it was terrible.
No, but I'm like, have we not all been there?
I feel like also I was cranky all the time.
Oh, I was in a terrible mood. No, I remember it was during COVID, and this is not healthy. I'm not promoting this, but my strategy was 300 calorie snacks during the day, and then I would have a 1,000 calorie bomb dinner.
Yeah,
like it was just like eat 1,100 calories for this one meal that I was just like going to engorge in like anything. turns out that may be called binge eating. But every day I was like, this is the strategy. And I remember, I feel like we're both doing this, and like our mom was doing it too.
Yeah.
And I remember our brother was like, if it's 3:30 and we don't have dinner ordered, disaster's going to strike.
No,
He's
literally.
like, the girls are just slowly spiraling out
so
of
true.
control.
But what's interesting is like I feel like we didn't get results,
No.
and it turns out you really do have to count your macros.
No, you have to count your macros. And you're
is
just
the best
starving and
thing.
unhappy, and that's like not how you're supposed to live your
No,
life.
absolutely
One thing
not.
I will say though, I've never lost my cycle.
I have lost my cycle, but I was running a ton.
Yeah, it was your marathon.
Yeah,
training.
it was
and
my
I feel like you had a
marathon
lot of stress also.
Yeah, it was
That
like it was a very stressful time.
factoring into it. But I would say that was probably not like a very good holistically healthy time of your
No,
life. which is
definitely
fair.
not. No, definitely not. I was binge eating too. I would have like literally when I say I had like a box of Cheez-Its a night, it was bad. What was I gonna say?
No, it's so real. But binge eating. I don't know. But yeah, no, and like you just don't like you didn't look your best.
No.
I was saying I never lost my cycle, which is kind of crazy. No, actually, I don't think it's that crazy. But I'm just saying I've never gone that extreme. And that's my goal also with this round is like if I'm in the best shape of my life, but I don't have a cycle, that like doesn't count to me.
No,
I'm
you need to be healthy.
yeah, I'm like you need to be strong. Like for me, it's like I don't want to be emaciated and tiny. Like I want to look strong. Like I want it to be like, oh, you totally go to the gym. You look amazing. You work out hard.
Yeah.
Like she can outbench me, and not actually. I don't really care for that, but
No, you don't.
but you know the vibe.
I absolutely know the vibe.
Yeah, and you have
What
to eat
do
for
you
that.
think about like this skinny epidemic? I feel like that we're in right now.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I hate to say it, like I've been influenced by it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we're
And-
sitting here like I'm the leanest and meanest machine you've ever seen.
Like, what do you think about it?
Yeah, I think like
And what do you think about GLP-1s with it too?
GLP-1s. Oh, GLP-1s are so hard because there's just like anytime anyone uses it for anything medically necessary, I'm like just think there should be no commentary.
Oh,
on
yeah,
that.
for sure.
I'm like, yeah, you're using it because you like medically you need it. It's fine. And I don't really like GLP-1. I leave it up to the individual. I'm like for me personally, I feel like I'm not currently in a place that I would use it.
Yeah.
Like not ever, but like currently
Yeah.
I'm like, no, that's like not part of my personal journey. But I just like, I feel like it's so hard because there's like so many scenarios in which like you could tell me and I'd be like, oh, I totally get why that person's doing a GLP-1.
Yeah.
So I just like, it's hard for me to like come down. Do you have an opinion on GLP-1?
No, I actually I really don't have an opinion on GLP-1s.
Yeah.
Like, what I do think is if you are on GLP-1s, you should just say you're on GLP-1s.
I agree.
And not like,
Yeah.
And not when like, oh my gosh, you look so good. Not them being like, oh, I'm just like working out and like eating really healthy, but I've been really busy.
Yes.
You're like, so like, I feel like, I don't know, like it's just better just to be open and be like, yeah, well, I'm like on, Serena Williams' GLP-1.
Yeah,
or
like I'm
whatever.
doing row.
Yeah, I'm doing whatever.
Yeah, body by row.
Yeah.
Okay?
And so
That's fine.
it's like, okay, great.
Yeah, no, I think I 100% agree with that actually.
Because honestly, sometimes I get into like the thing where it's like, well, do I need to get on a GLP-1?
No, for me, I'm like, what peptide bundle? Am I supposed to be on Glow? Glow
Like, I don't know. But like, I think it is fun to be able to like, I don't know. I think there is like definitely, even if you are taking it, like I think hard work is important.
Yeah.
And like I think when you are working out and eating healthy, regardless of whether you're taking it or not, like you feel better about yourself.
For sure.
And I think that's what matters.
No, yeah, I think I kind of just want to like, I feel like I can get the results that I want without it. And so I'm like, oh, I just would like to try that path.
Agreed.
Yeah, I don't feel like I need to
Totally.
go to extreme lengths. The skinny epidemic in general, I think as soon as you like go away from being healthy and strong, I just have a problem with it.
Yeah.
Maybe not a problem with it. I think it's unhealthy.
Yeah.
And like you start doing like if you're like not eating enough, like and you start going to like extreme measures, and a lot of times I think you can kind of tell with your headspace where you're at.
Yeah.
I think that's when it's just like damaging. And I also think like for young, like it really is so damaging for young girls.
I think it's
like
hard
to
for
hate your
young
body.
girls. Totally.
Because even like what I will say even right now is like, yes, I'm trying to get in the best shape of my life, but I have no part of my body that like I hate.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, actually no, I really like my body, and I think what people forget is like I can really like my body and like myself and still be like, but yeah, I'm still like working to being like stronger, leaner.
Yeah, I think two things can exist.
Yeah, and I just think people forget that, like, no, those things, like, I don't hate myself. And they think that I hate they're like, oh my gosh, you think, like, you look in the mirror and you hate your body and you're like, I want to change all this. I'm like, no, I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh, she's bopping through. Things are working. I'm like, kind of flexing my arm a little bit. I'm like, okay.
There's my shoulder.
I'm like, how are the angles working today? So yeah, I just think it's not. I don't know. You know, do you agree?
No, I totally agree. I think it is cool that, like, you really can change your body with effort.
Yeah.
Like, I really think you can, like, if you want broader shoulders, I think you can work out your shoulders and eat protein and, like, do the things. And I think you will get them. I think what's so hard is it always takes longer than you think.
Oh, way longer. And I think it takes
me
more effort than I think it's going to.
And so, but I think our bodies are beautiful things.
No, they're amazing.
They're amazing.
No, they're so amazing. Yeah, and I think you can lean into that for sure.
Totally.
And, like, just, I don't know. I don't think it's, like, toxic in any way.
No.
But yeah, no, and I think that should be also an empowering thought that our bodies are malleable.
Yes.
Like, no, like, you can change yourself in a healthy way.
Well, it's even like this year I started running more, and it's like I feel so good.
Yeah.
Because, like, the last, 3 years, it's like, well, I've been doing, like, getting my heart rate up in, like, 5 to 15 minute, like, time slots. But, like, man, to be able to go for, like, a run for, like, a long period of time, it feels so good to be in, like, cardio shape. So it's amazing that your body really can adapt and change. And it's like, oh my gosh, this was easier now than it was 2 months ago when I started.
And it's crazy, like, what a short period of time that actually is.
It's true.
Like, you can, like, you will see results shortly.
Totally.
Like, quickly.
And you notice it.
No, I think it's really cool. But this is just a candid conversation of what we're thinking about. And if you see me on my last threads of sweet treatness, it's tough because I'm realizing to get the results I want to get, I probably just can't have dessert, as I said, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
But maybe you can if it fits your macros.
Yeah, if it fits my macros.
I don't know.
But
I don't know.
I mean, it's tough when I have, like, if you have, like, a 500 calorie milkshake.
Yeah.
Because what's hard is, again, I have to get my 150 grams of protein.
You do.
So anyways, I'm saying, if you like your Ninja Creamy, let me know. I've been thinking about getting a Ninja Creamy.
I just want everyone to know that I, like, love my mile for time that I'm doing, and I dread it.
Love-hate relationship for sure.
The worst. But
I mean, it's kind of the same as, like, the mile at school.
It is the same.
Where, like, it was kind of fun to be, like, done with it and to do the mile, but you dreaded that Wednesday was doing the mile.
Yeah.
But let us know your thoughts on any of this, all of this, your weigh-ins. I don't know. I just feel like I was trying to be real. Okay, this is what we're all thinking and talking about.
What we're all thinking, and, like, I think it's just okay to, like, want a nice body.
No, for sure.
Like,
yeah. And okay, I saw this clip I have to bring up. I'm sorry, I know this is the end, but
you're good.
That it was just like your instructor. That is sometimes we just, like, have to acknowledge that some people are under eating.
Yeah.
Some people are under eating, and it's like, the body, maybe sometimes it's like, there have been times, like, the body that you want that is teeny tiny itty bitty is under eating.
And that's what's hard, because it's like, I don't know if I'm willing to put in the sacrifice to being hungry and hangry and cranky, etc. To achieve that.
No.
And I don't know if I want to put in the sacrifice to, like, literally just feel underfueled and, like, just, like,
prone to injury, irritable, tired, totally. And you're just like, this isn't worth. No.
Yeah.
Like, your whole, and then, like, you're kind of like your whole life is revolving around it. The food noise is so loud in your head.
It is loud.
But I just wish more people kind of talked about that.
It's really true.
Yeah, and sometimes I wish when people are up front, where it's like, no, I'm watching every morsel that goes into this gullet.
You're like, I'm actually only having 1,200 calories a day.
Yeah, they're like, actually, I only eat, like, beef and vegetables. And I'm like, okay, well, thank you. I'm like, and I get that people are afraid of people canceling them, but I'm like, you just need to be honest. And I think the more people are honest, the more maybe people will be less canceling.
I agree with you.
Because that's what everyone feels. Anyways, love you guys.
Bye.
See you next time.